Texture. The feel or appearance of something. The texture of the fabric was soft and smooth. Assumption. A belief or idea taken for granted. He made the assumption that she would be late again. Dissatisfied. Not happy with something. She was dissatisfied with the service at the restaurant. Simultaneous. Happening at the same time. The two events occurred simultaneous to each other. Sundial. A device that tells time using the sun's position. They relied on a sundial to tell time in the garden. Toxic. Harmful or poisonous. The chemical was toxic and needed to be handled carefully. Utilize. To make use of something. They decided to utilize the extra space for storage. Conformity. Acting in a way that fits with accepted standards. She dressed in conformity with the office dress code. Overrate. To think too highly of something or someone. Some people tend to overrate their own abilities. Dormant. Inactive or asleep. The volcano remained dormant for centuries before erupting. Displace. To move something from its usual place. The floodwaters would displace many families from their homes. Embrace. To hug or accept warmly. They shared an embrace after not seeing each other for years. Engrave. To carve or etch into a surface. He wanted to engrave their initials on the tree trunk. Disrespectful. Not showing respect. It's disrespectful to talk while someone else is speaking. Invade. To enter forcefully or intrude upon. The army would invade the enemy territory at dawn. Arcade. A covered passageway with shops or games. They spent the afternoon playing games at the arcade. Commentary. An explanation or interpretation. The sports commentary provided insights into the game. Recreate. To create again or enjoy leisure activities. They liked to recreate their favorite scenes from movies. Mock. To mimic or make fun of someone or something. They would mock each other playfully during the game. Territory. An area of land or jurisdiction. The cat marked its territory by spraying around the yard. Prohibit. To forbid or disallow. The sign prohibits parking in this area. Shipment. A load of goods sent by sea, air, or land. The shipment of goods arrived at the warehouse. Calendar. A chart showing days, weeks, and months of the year. She marked her appointments on the calendar. Magic. Supernatural power or enchantment. The magician performed a magic trick that amazed everyone. Slip. To slide or lose footing suddenly. Be careful not to slip on the wet floor. Shatter. To break into many pieces suddenly. The vase fell and shattered into fragments. Truce. A temporary pause in fighting. They agreed to a truce to negotiate peace terms. Discount. A reduction in price. The store offered a discount on selected items. Tough. Strong or difficult to chew. The steak was tough and hard to cut. Volunteer. To offer to do something without being asked. She decided to volunteer at the local shelter. Eruption. A sudden and violent outburst. The volcano eruption could be seen from miles away. Pension. A sum of money paid regularly as a retirement benefit. He receives a pension after retiring from his job. Assignment. A task or piece of work given to someone. She completed her assignment before the deadline. Assign. To allocate or designate something for a particular purpose. The teacher will assign homework for the weekend. Concert. A musical performance given by one or more musicians. They attended a concert featuring their favorite band. Microbiology. The study of microscopic organisms. She specialized in microbiology during her studies. Stainless. Not easily stained or corroded. The stainless steel sink was easy to clean. Hallowed. Regarded as holy or sacred. The cemetery was considered hallowed ground. Terminal. Relating to the end or extremity of something. The train arrived at the terminal station. Climate. The typical weather conditions of a region. The desert has a hot and arid climate. Bring around. To persuade someone to change their opinion or attitude. I managed to bring him around to my point of view. Relevance. The quality of being closely connected or appropriate. His comments lacked relevance to the discussion. Reluctant. Unwilling or hesitant. She was reluctant to accept the invitation. Regularity. The quality of being regular or consistent. The regularity of his habits made him predictable. Laterality. The preference for one side of the body over the other. His laterality favored his left hand for writing. Predominant. Having greater importance or influence. The predominant color in the painting was blue. Trek. A long and arduous journey, especially on foot. They embarked on a trek through the mountains. Daunt. To intimidate or discourage. Despite the challenges, she refused to be daunted. Itinerary. A planned route or journey. They followed the itinerary for their trip to Europe. Acclimatize. To adapt to a new climate or environment. It took him some time to acclimatize to the high altitude. Meadow. A piece of grassland, often used for grazing. The cows grazed peacefully in the meadow. Forthcoming. About to happen or be published. The forthcoming book will be released next month.
Daily Chat English, your English learning companion.